รูบิโอเกี่ยวกับการเจรจาสันติภาพรัสเซียยูเครนชัดเจนว่าเหมือนคนอื่นๆเราเริ่มรอไม่ไหวรัฐมนตรีต่างประเทศสหรัฐรูบิโอเกี่ยวกับการเจรจารัสเซียยูเครนนี่คือภารกิจที่ยากลำบากและในขณะที่เรามุ่งมั่นสู่สันติภาพเหมือนคนอื่นๆเราก็กำลังเริ่มรอไม่ไหว
Thank you, and I think today's meeting sets up what I believe will be a very successful leaders level meeting coming up very shortly. NATO has the opportunity to grow even stronger in the alliance. You know, the alliance is only as strong as its weakest link, and we intend and endeavor to have no weak links in this alliance. So it's setting up nicely, and it's good to see. You know, the president has just submitted a budget for $1 trillion of defense spending, which is unheard of, it's unparalleled. And it's not just spending money, it's spending money on the capabilities that are needed for the threats of the 21st century. All kinds of different threats that look different from the threats in the past. And so I think today sets up that leaders meeting, which will be very productive. I also think, obviously, that the big issue on everyone's mind is what's happening with Russia and Ukraine. The President of the United States has been abundantly clear he wants the war to end. He's open to virtually any mechanism that gets us to a just, enduring, and lasting peace. And that's what he wants to see. He wants to see an end to wars. He wants to keep wars from happening. The purpose of NATO is to prevent wars through its strength. And that's why, you know, we want to see it grow stronger. Spending levels among all partners that allow everyone to be stronger and makes the alliance stronger. And also he wants to end wars. And that's the hope with Russia and Ukraine. We'll see what happens over the next couple of days in that regard. But we want to see progress made in that regard. And whatever mechanism is outlined, whatever the process is that needs to happen, I mean, we are open to being constructive and helpful in any way we can to end a conflict. I will say this, and I'll repeat it, that there is no military solution to the Russia-Ukraine conflict. This war is going to end not through a military solution, but through a diplomatic one. And the sooner an agreement can be reached on ending this war, the less people will die and the less destruction there will be. And ultimately, that's what the president's goal is. He wants, as you've seen through his trip that is currently underway in the Middle East, and he talked about in his speech a couple of days ago, I hope you had a chance to watch it. It was a very good speech. It was an important speech. And what it marks is when he's interested in building things, not destroying. He wants economies and countries focused on building things, making things, providing opportunity and prosperity for its people. And he's against all the things that keep that from happening, like wars, like terrorism, and all the instability that comes with that. That's why he's made a bold decision when it comes to Syria, and in the hope that the new authorities there will take this opportunity to rebuild that country and provide and take it from being a source of instability to a source of stability. And that's why he wants to see the war in Ukraine end. Because there are people suffering, there are things being destroyed, there are lives being upended. There are millions of Ukrainians that live outside of their borders and their country right now. And the world the president wants to see is one in which people can come back home and begin to rebuild their country and spend their time focused on how to build the economy, not how to fight a war. But obviously we're in a very difficult spot right now. We hope that we can find the steps forward that provide for the end of this war in a negotiated way and the prevention of any war in the future as a result, meaning a peace that's going to ensure not just that this war ends, but also prevents a new one from starting at some point down the road. So a lot of work, we remain committed to that. Obviously, like everyone else, impatient. We want to see it happen, and but it's difficult. But you know, hopefully progress will be made here soon. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.